Hello and welcome back to day 12 of the stories of the prophets. With every video, we always like to wish everybody happy Ramadan, and we hope this month is going well. Depending on where you are when you listen to this video, we're pretty much halfway towards it, so that's a good thing as well to everybody. Today we're going to be continuing on with the stories of the prophets. We're going to be talking about Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. Prophet Yusuf was the beloved son of Prophet Yaqub, who also had 11 other sons. Binyamin, who was the youngest from the same mother as Yusuf, while the others were older half-brothers. Yusuf, still a young boy, awoke one glorious morning delighted by a pleasant dream he just had. He ran to his father in excitement and said, "O my father, indeed I have seen 11 stars, and the sun, and the moon, and I saw them prostrating to me." Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, was overjoyed at the realization that his dear son was indeed chosen by Allah to be bestowed with prophethood. However, Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, was concerned about his oldest son's possible reaction to this narration. Even though he treated them equally, they harbored jealousy towards Yusuf, peace be upon him. He therefore warned Yusuf, peace be upon him, against relating his dream to his brothers, lest they plot for his downfall. With time, the malice in the hearts of Yusuf's brothers kept growing. They envied Yusuf, peace be upon him, because they felt he was special and they were not. Unable to handle their emotions, they devised a plan to get rid of Yusuf by throwing him into a well. Soon one day they approached their father and asked whether Yusuf could come out and play with them. A reluctant Yaqub said, "Indeed it saddens me that you should take him, and I fear that a wolf would eat him while you are of him unaware." Surah Yusuf, Ayah 12-13. But the older brothers insisted that they would take extreme care of him and that Yusuf would enjoy himself. The next day Yusuf set off with his brothers. They travelled far in pursuit of a deep well enough to throw their brother in. When they finally reached the well on the pretext of drinking water, they led him to it, grabbed him, removed his shirt. Yusuf began struggling and pleaded with them to let go. The brothers eventually overpowered Yusuf, threw him into the well, and rushed back home. The brothers ran to their father carrying Yusuf's shirt that was smeared with sheep's blood. They cried, "O our father, indeed we went racing with each other, left Yusuf with our possessions, and a wolf ate him." Surah Yusuf, Ayah 17. Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, was suspicious of their story. He in his heart believed his son was still alive and that the brothers were likely enticed by Satan to do evil. He remarked that the wolf was indeed merciful to have eaten his son up without tearing his shirt. He bore the bereavement with patience and prayed for his son's safe return. Meanwhile, Yusuf, peace be upon him, managed to cling onto a stone ledge, and he prayed frequently to Allah to grant him salvation. Soon, a caravan bound for Egypt stopped at this well to fetch water. The water drawer hurled up his bucket, and he was shocked to see the boy clinging to the rope. The caravan people immediately shackled Yusuf, peace be upon him, and took him along to Egypt. Now, time for my own thoughts on this story. Regardless of how big the family is that you're born in, when everybody in the family is just doing the same traditional line of work, whether it's working 9 to 5, working in the office, or carrying on the family business, anything, any line of work that you choose, whether it's accountancy, law, medicine, whatever you like. But if you are chosen to go down the different path, if everybody's going down road number 1 down the straight line and you take off right to go down a different path to see what the road down there, the opportunities that's going to give you, you are going to come across a lot of jealous people. Why? Because you are thinking for yourself. You're not thinking about yourself with extreme selfishness. You're thinking for yourself, thinking, well, this is not for me, what you're all doing. Good for you, but this is my chosen path, which is why I'm going right down the road and you're going straight down the road. Because at the end of the day, we are all built differently as human beings. We all think differently. We know what is right for us. We know what is wrong to do. Even though you have people all your life saying to you, "I know what's right for you. I know this, I know that," you will hear that from family members. But the key thing is to tell you this. This is what my own philosophy teachers I've grew up and admired. They always said, all your life people tell you what to do and what is best is because they don't want you to find your own answer. They want you to believe theirs. So that is the point what Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, was trying to tell his father. Look, I have been chosen for something, Father, because I'm being chosen for a higher purpose here. And I want your blessing for this as well. The father was happy. Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him, was more than happy to say, don't worry, my son, you have my support with you as well. And then you will get envious people, whether they're in your own household, they're in your workplace, they are your relatives. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, but you will come across envious people. But the only thing you got to do is just don't get rid of them, and don't tell anybody your plans that you want to do with your life. Keep them quiet, keep them in your heart. And when you've approached your plans, when they've been completely fulfilled and you've achieved the success you want to achieve, then that's when you tell everybody. But until then, keep it quiet, keep it between yourself, and just pray for the best and pray for a good foreseeable future, not just for yourself, but your own progeny that will come along the way as well. So that concludes today's story. I hope you like this one as well. Everybody knows the drill. Don't forget to click subscribe, turn on notifications. We have a lot more stories coming your way. Again, from everybody at Addi, happy Ramadan. We wish you all the best, and God bless you all.